Xbox Developer Direct for 2024 just showed us not 4, but 5 deep dives into games which will arrive later this year. Obsidian Entertainment gave us a deep dive into their upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed. We learned that you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands. Obsidian has a signature style of creating games with deep themes, vibrant colors, and player choices at the front, and Avowed fits perfectly into that. You will make narrative decisions that can change the course of the story and make an impact on the world. But not only that, Avowed gives us more choices and more dynamic playstyle with the combat as well. We see a variety of weapons, from melee weapons such as swords and axes to ranged like guns and bows, and some magical ones such as wands. Different weapons can be wielded at the same time, so you can actually dual wield the same weapons to make some impressive combinations. But that is not all. There is more flexibility in combat as well, allowing you to quickly swap loadouts for different encounters, so you can approach combat and enemies however feels right to you. You will live your adventures throughout different regions such as deserts, warden forests, wastelands, volcanic biomes, and many more. Avowed is launching sometimes in fall of 2024 on Xbox Series X and S, PC, Cloud, and Game Pass on day one. Ninja Theory gave us 3 different trailers for Hellblade 2 up until now. From Developer Direct, we learned more about Senua's new journey and her experience, as well as some new game-changing tech, and we finally got a release date. In her new quest, Senua wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source in Iceland. Senua made peace with her past and is not in great fear of her visions and voices anymore. Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective and adventure to life, the studio developed a new combat system with the goal to tell a story throughout it. System that is very different from the first game and very brutal, so you will be very invested in it, feeling like just surviving every battle. With a studio mission of crafting life-changing art with game-changing tech, Ninja Theory are pushing the boundaries of fidelity, richness, and immersion. In the first game, they used binaural audio, which is kind of like a spatial sound that you get surrounded by with your headphones. But they used that technology only for the voices in Senua's head in the first game. In this game, they applied it to everything, every sound. So everything is spatialized around you, giving a very beautiful and immersive experience. Senua Saga Hellblade 2 is launching on May 21st on Xbox Series X and S, PC, Cloud, and Game Pass on day one. Woo! Look who showed up. In this Developer Direct, in a surprise appearing, Square Enix joined the show to announce that the new Visions of Mana, the first new mainline entry in the series in over 15 years, is coming to Xbox platforms. Series producer Masaru presented a sneak peek at the beautiful new RPG, showing gameplay and behind-scenes footage. Koichi Ishii, father of Mana series, discussed the design of the enemies and introduced the adorable new animal companions, Pickles, and explained the design process behind them as well. Masaru Yamada shared details of the adaptive music system that allows seamless transition from map exploration to battles, such as background music changing as you enter or leave combat. Visions of Mana is launching in summer of 2024 on Xbox Series X and S and PC. We go to Oxide Games Studio, which presented more about Ara's features, crafting system, unique approach to simultaneous turns, and more. Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, and 4X gamers, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. It's a historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to become the most prestigious nation on the planet. With the new living world feature, players can see their choices reflected in the game world itself. Everything you choose and do in the game will be reflected by the game itself. You will be able to see the growth and the reactions of your people and your nation right there. It's not just numbers on the screen. The map is alive. There is a prestige system in the game. It's a player score that proves their worth as a leader. In the game, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and what goals do they want to achieve. Our History Untold is launching in fall 2024 on PC and PC Game Pass. And we come to MachineGames from Bethesda Studios that finally showed their work on Indiana Jones game. I am so excited about this one. We will be playing as Indiana Jones, but what stands out even more is that we will be playing in the first person and not in the third person, like other games of this type, Tomb Raider and the Uncharted did. They believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own. There will be weapons such as his gun, famous whip, and of course hand-to-hand bloody fist fights, which will be more immersive in the first person. But creators from MachineGames want us to also have that cinematic experience and the moments of seeing Indiana Jones in action. So for some movements like climbing and cinematic cuts, the camera will be pushed back for third-person view. This game is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, which would make Indy to be 38 years old. It is an amazing global adventure that will take us throughout many diverse environments like forgotten temples, pyramids, mountaintops, and beyond. I cannot wait for this game to drop. I think it will be an amazing adventure and a unique cinematic game experience. Traveling and playing as Indiana Jones, new untold story in the way you want, it is extremely exciting. And they show that you will be the one who makes choices. Every battle, every approach that you can take, you will decide how to. Do you want to take it stealthy way, going around people? Do you want to take a shovel, bump them in their head? Do you want to take a gun, shoot, a whip to make a distraction and then run around? You will be the one making choices, and I cannot wait for this experience. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is launching in 2024 on Xbox Series X and S and PC on Game Pass Day 1. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. Talk to you in the next one.